See, what did I tell you then?
You told us Bridget wouldn't do nothing for what happened in France.
Well, you can't say that banning us some school trips at the end of the year is bad. It's nearly the end of term anyway.
Talking his way out of it again.
But at least we didn't get expelled like you said.
What about the letters she's sending out? My dad'll kill me when he sees that.
Yeah, I'll be thinking about that, Anna.
We ain't getting involved in any of your plans again, Tucker.
So you can tell we're getting a racking from your dad, then?
It's better than what could happen if we get caught nicking letters.
Alan?
Wife's calling now.
Leave off.
Ain't you coming with us?
It's judo tonight.
I've been waiting ages.
We've been with Bridget.
Well, you could have told me. I've been standing here wondering whether you were going to turn up or not.
Nag, nag, nag. All the same once they get you hooked out.
They going out together?
Yeah, there must be.
Al told you.
Well, we don't have to, does he?
How'd you know then?
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They both go to judo together.
That don't mean nothing.
Well, you heard the way she yapped on at him, didn't you? I mean, he wouldn't tell you that if they weren't going out together.
I ain't seen them knocking about up the school together.
You're not entitled to, are you? It's a big city.
Nah, I don't reckon they're going out.
How much?
What?
How much do you want to bet?
How do we find out?
We'll ask Al.
He might lie.
All right, then we'll follow him after judo one night, then. All right? Half a bar.
You're on.
Bus!
Hold up. Any pushing and shoving? We won't get on here at all, I'm telling you now. Behave yourself.
Watch it! Out of the way then. Trying to get on the bus. So am I. Pushing ain't gonna help. Come on, Tom.
We should have walked. No, it's too far. Why don't they put on more buses? We've been waiting here 15 minutes.
I ain't got time for a debate. Get inside. Go on, that's your lot. That's all. Well, pull up. Pull up. Now, off you get. Go on.
Listen to this. For those who find it hard to think of what to say, here are a list of 10 suggestions what I put in a love letter.
We could send one to Lexi and sign it from Baxter.
We could send one to Susie and say it was from Alan, couldn't we? And then we'll find out if they're going out with each other.
Yeah.
Well, we'll write all the blurb they got on here, something like, if you feel the same way about me as I do about you, meet me after school somewhere, then see if she turns up.
Yeah.
Listen to this. But I love you very much, Susie. Every time I see you, make me go weak at the knees.
Hey, look, that's it. He's reading it.
You nicked that from her.
No, I found it.
He's lying. It was in my bag.
Give it back.
I found it, so I'm keeping it.
Give it back, Squirt, as I rearrange your features for you.
All right, I can have it back. They want it anyway. You a plastic surgeon, are you?
You are?
Well, I was just wondering, you're going on about rearranging my features. I was wondering whether you're qualified.
Comedian.
So stop.
Right.
Oi! Hey, Nigel!
Hey! I remember you.
I paid.
No, you didn't.
Come round my place, do this letter then.
Yeah, all right. How are we going to get it into her desk?
Easy, pop it in tomorrow before registration.
Who's it from then?
Oh, nobody.
Come on, let's have a look.
You promise you won't tell anyone?
Of course I won't.
All right.
What's she giving it to old Cartles for?
Dunno, looks as though she's fallen for it though, doesn't it?
How do we get out to meet her there?
Easy, just tell her we're meeting up the cab tonight.
Every time I see you, my heart throbs.
Shh, people will hear.
What does swalk mean?
Where? Swalk.
Oh, it's here. Sealed with a loving kiss. Swalk.
Come on, let's have it back.
Are you going?
Maybe. Think about it. See how I feel. Hello.
Hi.
It's all right.
Great. What is?
I'll be there. What you said. You know what you said. It's on.
Come on. You've got all night for that.
What's up, son?
Been waiting for you.
Have you? Well, we're here now, don't we? What are you doing tonight, then?
Sleeping.
Planning on doing anything before that, are you?
No. Well, what you got in mind?
Well, me and Tommy are going down the cab, ain't we?
Yeah.
You coming?
Nah, I don't fancy it.
Come on, I got that new invaders machine there.
All right, but you bring your own money. I'm fed up with paying for you.
I'll have money. I'm telling you. This conductor's a bit divvy. He won't remember us anyway.
Still safer to walk.
What's all this about?
We jumped off without paying last night. Anyway, the Brookies might be waiting for us.
Oh, what'd you do to them?
We nicked one of their girls' magazines, that's all.
There's a bus!
What are we gonna do now? Oh, I don't know. Let's go over the common. It's miles.
It was half empty.
Oh, what you going to do that for?
Ain't got a brain, has he?
OK, let's go.
Here, where do you think you're going?
Home.
Not across the common, you're not.
Why not?
You stupid or something. You heard Bridget in assembly this morning.
Any old perv comes up to me, I'll give him this.
You'll be joking.
Come on. Get off.
There they are!
Brookies!
Let's go.
Through here.
I've had it.
You will do if you don't get a move on.
There's only 5 of them. Yeah, 3 of us.
Get that one. Got it. Right. Got it.
Flipping heck.
It's those boys again. Look, there they are. You chased them over there.
Oi!
He's gone the other way.
We better get out of here before the old Bill comes.
OK, split up. Meet down the cab at 6.
Susie? Susie, where are you?
In my room.
What are you doing up there?
Homework.
Would you mind coming to the top of the stairs for a minute?
All right.
It's extremely difficult trying to have a conversation with someone who's in another room.
It's extremely difficult trying to do my homework when somebody's shouting.
Well, I'll stop bothering you, dear, if you'll tell me where my nail file is.
Oh, I borrowed it. It's in my bag.
Which is where?
In the lounge.
Thanks.
Oh, by the way, I'm going round Pamela's later.
What for?
No reason. Help her with the horse, you know.
As long as you're back before 9.
I always am. Oh, no.
What's this? Well, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? Every time I see you, my heart throbs. When we're apart, all I do is think of you. I should laugh. I should really laugh. For heaven's sake, you're barely 14. 14 and letters like this. Right, now, come on. What's been going on?
Nothing. Can I have it back?
I want the truth from you, miss.
What truth?
What's been going on?
I've told you nothing.
What's this, then? This isn't nothing.
It's just a letter, that's all.
I always knew something like this would happen if you went to that school. I knew it.
What's it got to do with me going to Grange Hill?
They drag everybody down to the lowest level. They've even got you lying to me.
Who has?
Pamela Cartwright, helping her with her horse. How many other times have you lied?
None.
You've been to Pamela's 3 times this last week. I suppose you were at this Nick's, whatever it's called then.
I only got the letter this morning.
Alan. Is he that navvy's boy?
His father owns a building company.
As if it's not bad enough you're going with boys at all. You have to pick on him, the son of a tin pot builder.
You really are a snob.
Don't you talk to me like that.
Well, you don't even know him.
Oh, yes, I do. He's on the PTA. And there's a meeting tomorrow night, and I shall speak to him about this.
Oh, Don't, Mum, please. Let me just tell Alan I don't want to see him or something.
I shall tell him to tell his son to pick someone on his own level.
You always spoil things, don't you? You spoil everything for me.
Don't you dare talk to your mother like that.
I'll talk to you how I like.
You can go straight to your room.
That's exactly where I'm going.
And stay there till your father comes home. It was the worst decision I ever made, allowing you to stay on at that school. I knew I'd regret it one day.
£50p, won't we then?
She still might turn up.
It's gone up by 6. She's half hour late.
Look, just 'cause she ain't turned up don't mean they're going out together.
You reckoned it when you wrote the letter. Come and tuck her 50p.
All right, son, I'll give it to you. Tucker never turns over an old friend, does he?
He's going. Better catch him up, eh?
No, he might sass something. Hang on.
So what are we going to do then?
We'll go over to Nick's and play the machines. Come on.
Well, that makes me feel a bit better.
What does?
That you didn't meet him.
Why?
Well, it doesn't really. Do you think lots of the girls know you go out with somebody?
Don't know. Suppose some do. Why?
Well, nobody's ever asked me out.
Oh.
Do you think there's something wrong with me? I mean, something that puts them off?
Don't be daft. There's nothing wrong with you.
I wondered if it was the smell or something.
What?
You know, the horses. I do a lot of mucking out. And I wondered if I was a bit, well, pongy.
I can't smell anything.
Can't you?
Really? I'll be back in a minute. Alan, I'm really sorry about letting you down last night. My mum found the letter and all hell broke loose.
Eh?
That's why I didn't meet you. Hope you didn't have to wait too long at Nick's.
What do you know about Nick's?
It was in the letter you gave me. We were going to meet there.
I didn't give you any letter.
Put it in my desk.
Never.
Oh, sorry, I've got it wrong.
What was in the letter?
Nothing.
Somebody's been writing to you saying it's from me.
One of your mates, I suppose.
Tucker. You got some explaining to do, Tucker.
Mummy's shirt.
You ought to be worrying about your face.
Not another plastic surgeon.
What'd you write in that letter to Susie?
I didn't write no letter.
What'd you write?
Let go and I'll tell you then. Right off.
You're not gonna bolt for it, Tucker. Start talking.
It was a joke, that's all.
What was?
Well, me and Tommy sent her a letter saying you liked her and that. It was only a bit of fun.
What was in it?
Look, it was a G-up, just saying that you fancied each other. And if she liked you, she could meet you at Nick's. But there's no problem. She didn't turn up anyway.
How'd you know?
Well, me and Tommy were there.
You mean you were watching me, staying there on my own?
Well, we thought she was going to come. It was a bet to see if you're going together.
Why didn't you ask me?
We thought you might lie. Sorry, Al. It was only a joke.
Hey, you two. How'd you get home last night?
Why's that, sir?
Just answer the question, Jenkins.
Well, we walked, didn't we, Al?
Yeah.
How do you normally get home?
Well, sometimes we walk, sometimes we catch the bus.
Why didn't you go on the bus last night?
Well, we fancied a walk. Why is this anyway, sir?
As if you didn't know.
What, sir?
There was a stone fight at the bus stop last night. A window was broken, and descriptions were given that could fit you, Humphreys here, and Watson.
Weren't us, sir. We walked.
I'll find out.
Anyway, sir, sometimes it's more aggro going by bus and walking.
Why's that?
Well, they don't put extra buses on like they do in rush hour. I mean, there must be as many kids going to school as there is people going to work.
And some of the buses don't stop. They go right past the stops, and they're half empty.
You sure?
Yeah, only open the other night, sir.
Yes, well, I'll bring these points up at the PTA meeting tonight. No doubt last night's fight will be on the agenda.
We're fed up with it. It's not the first time there's been trouble. Mrs. Warren's had her fences down, and I want to know who pays for my window.
As I've said, Mrs. Bristow, we're doing our best to find out which Grange Hill boys were involved in this. And if we find them, then certainly we can expect some sort of compensation from their parents.
Yeah, well, that's right. Now, the parents have got to pay for it. That is the only way they'll take it seriously and start disciplining the kids.
It's been pointed out to me that insufficient buses have been laid on at that time of day, and that some buses go past the stops even though they're not full. I mean, couldn't we get in touch with London Transport and see if more buses are available?
What does the committee feel? We'll send them a letter.
But that doesn't help the residents round the bus stops, does it? What happens in the meantime? Because they run amok. I mean, I'm scared to go out of the house sometimes. I used to go and pick up my widow's pension at 4 o'clock.
Shouldn't the boys who were in the fight be punished as an example to the others?
As yet, we don't know who they are.
Yeah, well, I agree with Mrs. here. While this letter's going out, steps should be taken by yourselves to get this malarkey cut out.
Any ideas, Mr. Curtis?
Well, I think a final warning could be given that if they don't behave themselves, then staff will patrol the bus stops. If we can get any of the staff to spare half an hour after school, that is.
Well, it's a thought. Shall we try that? Yes. Right, that's what we'll do then.
Look, I'll see you later. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm waiting for my mum. There's a PTA meeting.
Yeah, I know. My dad's at it.
Was it your chess match tonight?
I lost.
Oh, well.
Look, about that letter.
It doesn't matter. I suppose I was a bit stupid to believe it.
I had nothing to do with it. It was Tucker and Tommy.
Yeah, I know.
I can't write letters.
No, you've explained, Alan. Just leave it.
If I could, I would have written you one.
What?
Look, what are you doing on Saturday?
Nothing.
How'd you fancy coming out with me?
All right.
Meet me outside the school at 11 o'clock?
Oh, Mr. Humphreys,
Yeah?
may I have a word?
Yeah, you can have half a dozen if you like.
Yes, well, actually, I wanted to talk to you about your son.
Oh, yeah?
He sent my daughter a letter.
Yeah?
I suppose one could call it a love letter.
What so?
Well, I think they're a bit young for that sort of thing.
Oh, I was up to the same sort of thing at 12.
Well, I must say, I take it more seriously than you appear to.
Well, yeah, you would do, wouldn't you?
I beg your pardon?
Well, I mean, you're that sort of person, aren't you?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Well, don't take offence, love. It's just that, well, you do strike me as the interfering type. Anyway, must crack on.
Now, listen to me, Mr. Humphreys. I wanted to discuss this civilly, but since you're obviously not interested in reasonable discussion, I'm instructing you to tell your son to leave my daughter alone.
You can instruct from elbow to Christmas time, if you like. I'm telling him nothing of the sort.
I insist
And I'll
that
tell
at
you
least...
something else. If your daughter's anything like you, my boy would run a mile. You finished early?
I lost.
There's always got to be losers, son.
Yeah, as long as it isn't me.
Hey, I've just been talking to your future mother-in-law.
She's been talking, has she?
Lecturing's more the word I'd use. Is a girl like her?
You know Susie?
That's her mum. You wouldn't credit it, would you? Eh? I tell you, if St George was around, he'd make a beeline for her.
Good meeting. Good meeting.
Hmm? Oh, yes, yes. Fine, thanks.
Not quite the car of the navvy, is it?
Class has never had anything to do with money.
Oi, you.
Look, no trouble, eh? Look, there's going to be teachers patrolling here if there's any more fights.
What you going to do about the magazine, then?
It was an accident, all right? I'll give it back if I had it.
You better give her the money to buy another, then.
Look, I'll give it back to you tomorrow.
You'll give it now, as we turn you upside down and shake it out of you.
All right, then how much?
20p should cover it.
20 pence. All right, then.
And leave our girls alone in future.
All right. And it's the bus fare, Tom.
I ain't got it.
I'll have to bunk it then, won't I?
All right, then. Well, there you go. Come on.
It's him. Keep your head down. He might be using his brain today, right?
Now, come on, I haven't got all day. Go on. Here, what are you doing? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute.
Kicking.
Okay. Right, that's it. Full up. Full up. Off you get. That's it. No more room.
Come on, let's walk.
No, another bus might come in a minute.
Yeah, and it might be 20 minutes. I'm walking.
Hang on, then.
Go on. If you can't pay, you don't ride, OK? Nobody gets nothing for nothing.
You coming? Come on, keep us company.
I wouldn't like to walk across here in the dark.
Why not? It's all right.
Bet you wouldn't.
How much?
20p.
Hey, you two. You seen the dog running around?
What's he look like?
Terrier. He went for a run and, well, can't find him.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Probably down the rabbit hole. Here, would you help me look for him?
We're just going home.
There's a quid for whoever finds him.
All right.
You better start looking up there. That's where I saw him last.
What's his name?
Jim.
Funny name for a dog, isn't it?
This is a funny dog.
We had a terrier once.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
He ran out into the road and the car hit him full on.
That's the thing about terriers. They go where they want to. Look, it's best if we split up, right? Now, you go that way, and you go that way, and I'll walk straight ahead. Come on, Jim! Jim! Come on, Jim!
Jim! Jim! Jim!
Jim! Come on, Jim! Come on, Jim! Come! Jim! Come on! Come on, Jim! Good boy!
Hey!
Tucker!
What you doing here?
A man's got William!
What?
Up there!
Show us, quick!
That's him!
Hang on. Where's William?
In there. There he is.
Flippin' heck. Oh, you all right, mate? Michael, go and call the cops.
How do you do that?
Dial 39 and tell them what's happened.
All right.
Don't worry, mate. The old Bill will be here in a minute.
I heard you did the right thing for once last night.
I was just in the right spot at the right time, sir.
Well, well done anyway.
Oh, thanks, sir.
If I can have your attention, school. Some of you may know about the very disturbing incident that happened yesterday evening. But for those of you who haven't heard, a first-year boy was molested by a man while he walked home across the common.
How's Billy then?
Luckily, the boy
he's all right.
wasn't
Just had the rest of the week off.
They catch that bloke then?
Don't think so.
that this boy and his friend walked across the common because they couldn't get on a bus. I've been in touch with the powers that be, and I am assured that extra buses will be laid on at going home time. But these boys shouldn't have walked across the common in the first place. I've lost count of how many times I've told you that. I don't say these things because I like the sound of my own voice. Rules are meant to be heeded. You must learn to listen.
It's always the same, innit? They always have to wait till something like this happens so they change anything.
You're not even listening now, Jenkins.
Yes, I am.
Don't answer me back, just listen, right?